Welcome to Off-Air Talks, the return from Las Vegas edition. I am Lisa McGregor.
And I'm Ciara Yaschuk. We are back, and I'm covered in a heat rash.
It happens in Vegas. Obviously, doesn't stay in Vegas for some things, but I think it was all worth it. Maybe it's because of our spray tans. We got too dark and something else happened from, I don't know, too much sun.
Oh my gosh, for sure. I'm like covered. Rash all here, so I'm really hoping that goes. But yeah, we were nice and dark headed in.
Oh, so nice.
We had blowouts before, so we were looking like we had already been in Vegas for weeks.
Yeah, showing up, it's funny. When you show up to Vegas, you're looking fresh, you're looking ready to go and good. And then the exit was a little bit different, but we'll get to that later on.
Yeah.
But man, what an arrival. We flow in. Direct flight, thank goodness. And I think the real start off was so good when we walked to get our bags. And there's a gentleman in a suit, as we dreamed, holding a sign that says Off-Air Talks, our driver for our stay at Fontainebleau.
Yeah, so it was really good. And I need to mention too, before that, the airport lounge in Edmonton, they were so good to us.
Yes.
They had asked for us to leave a review, so they were awesome. We had like kind of drinks and fun before that.
Yes.
So they were great. Thanks to the Edmonton airport for sure. And then we'll talk about us coming home too, because that was also a great experience. So but anyways, yes, roll up. That was super fun. The vehicle was amazing. Blacked out Escalade, just what we were hoping for. He was so sweet, giving us tips, water, little like wipes. So it was great.
I know, it was so much fun. And then we got there. We got a quick drive into Fontainebleau, and then we checked in, and it was absolutely stunning hotel. It's one of the newest hotels in Vegas, and it's right across. Most people would know the location because it's right across from the old school iconic Circus.
Yeah.
And so we got to stroll in there, and you check in, and then all of a sudden you're taken into the VIP side of check-in afterwards. So we sat down, had a chat with one of the girls. They bring us some champagne on arrival.
Yeah.
And then we got to find our gorgeous suite.
Yeah, so her name was Alex, and she kind of set us up with like some day clubs and stuff on Friday, but she definitely helped us out with that. So the staff there was like unbelievable, super friendly. And then yeah, we went upstairs, and our suite was crazy. It was massive.
I don't think I've ever had a room ever in my life where at a hotel where there's first of all, there's double doors to open it up, and then there's another door for the conjoining suite.
Yeah, so we had all of our own beds, which was awesome.
Amazing.
Then everyone can come in at different times, which definitely happened. So it definitely helped with easing the noise late into the night.
Yeah, they had the best was you have a shower. You can sit down in the shower, and then right next to it is a giant bathtub, which I regret not using. I said I would have a bath, but I never ended up doing it. You know, you run out of time in Vegas. You can't really relax much, but it was such a stunning suite. I mean, coming home was rough.
Yeah, it was great. I will say though, this is one trip that I didn't come home feeling exhausted. Like I was very well. It helps when you don't hit the clubs at night. Seriously, like it was such a different experience for sure. And
not having crazy commitments like some bachelorette party and just getting to walk. Take her easy.
Yeah, I felt really good. But yeah, then we got ready. We went for dinner, and this was the first dinner of the trip.
Yes, the first dinner at Q, which I would say was like an Asian fusion restaurant.
Yeah.
But it was one thing that blew me away from this whole trip is some of the best food I've ever had in my life, and I wasn't expecting that. Like I've done quite a bit of traveling, had some good eats, and I can see why people just go to Vegas for the food.
Totally.
Q was unreal. We had that tuna sticky rice.
Yeah, salmon. It was like pink, fresh, right out of the ocean. They get seafood flown in daily, so to the hotel, and you could tell. And then they had a bone marrow wagyu at the side of the table with like these hot, sticky buns that were kind of sweet.
So good.
That was so good. And then what else did we get? Oh, this fish that had like this pan-seared sweet glaze on it. And then this slaw that was crazy, and cucumber salad.
Yeah, that fish was, what was it? It was a white fish. I can't remember what it was called, but it looked basic at first. And she said she recommended it, and we're like, okay.
Yeah.
We're at the table, and we're both like, oh my goodness, I've never tasted fish like this in my life.
Yeah, it was crazy good.
So good.
Super
fun.
Super good experience. And then we went to Collins, which is award-winning cocktail bar.
It's kind of like a lobby bar, I would call it.
But they've won awards 5 years in a row, like America's Best Cocktail Bar, which is crazy being in a hotel. And the dirty martinis were amazing. Like the olives were just fantastic.
Massive blue cheese olives.
Yeah.
So good.
So we were super impressed. I mean, that's kind of our first review of the hotel, right? That first night, and it was so great.
It was amazing. And we actually didn't have too late of a night. We ended up taking it easy, went back, we grabbed like I grabbed some wine at your request, and then I went to the little 7-Eleven-ish store in there, get some 5-cent candies, and some popcorn, and then we strolled up and just kind of watched a movie and then went to bed. It was really nice to have like an early night in Vegas because we were there for 5 nights, which is rare for most people. We were getting ready for our pals to join us, so it was good to wake up refreshed, and then we had motivation to go for a walk in the gym.
Yeah, so the gym was crazy. It kind of reminded me a little bit of Archetype.
Yeah.
Like it's huge. They had for sled pushes and stuff, and also there's a private room that you can book Pilates, a trainer. We didn't know that. So I would definitely do that next time.
Yeah, that would be really fun. It was good to get just a little, and it was also cool. I think a lot of people from conventions stayed there.
For sure.
We got our sweat on. So Ciara and I both were wearing I was wearing like a leopard 2-piece, and then you were wearing, I think, like a 2-piece as well.
A little skirt,
skirt, and we were in our, we quickly worked out, and then we went back to the VIP lounge because the best part about it is that you can get coffee and drinks all you want. And so we were waiting in the corner of that lounge just after our workout, had a bag of snacks with us, waiting for our drink, and then the most crazy thing happened.
Yeah, it was nuts. So there's like security that walks through, and then David Beckham just happens to walk through and like
comes around the corner.
Yeah. And like looks us in the eyes and then keeps walking and then looks at us again. And we're like, how the heck do we find this man again?
He gave us a little smile.
Yeah.
And I remember when I saw him coming around the corner. I'm like, you're kidding me. And then I was like, please tell me Victoria's with him. She was not. But his agent, who you'd recognize from the documentary on Netflix of the family, is in it because they've been longtime friends. But they both smiled at us.
They did.
But we were both just like absolutely jaws to the floor. Very handsome man in person.
Yeah.
But just couldn't believe it. And I think you and I just froze up. But we played it cool.
We did. We definitely did. But yeah, I mean, anyone can walk through that hotel. It's a super famous hotel, especially because they also have that franchise in Miami, and a lot of people have stayed at the Miami one because it's quite a bit older.
Yeah.
So people have had great experiences there. So then they carry that into Fontainebleau. So a lot of famous people, even them reposting on their stories throughout the week. There was a lot of like very famous Instagram people, like 3 million followers type thing. So, which makes sense because it's a great hotel. And then we went upstairs, got ready, and then got ready for brunch poolside, which was incredible. One of my favorite brunches. For sure.
Oh, incredible. And the lady that served us was so sweet. Actually, that just reminds me, I put her name in our notes, and we should definitely mention her because she was so sweet. I spelled out her name. It was Ciara. She's actually Ciara. Yeah, she's so sweet. She's really from Bulgaria. And she's lived in Vegas for 17 years. And she was so sweet. She was at the La Côte, which is basically a poolside restaurant right next to it.
Yeah.
And my goodness, that was such a highlight coming in there for brunch.
It was so good. Yeah, we had the watermelon salad. There was basil. They had these like weird cheese balls on the side, but they were good.
So like arancini kind of.
Yeah, and then lobster quesadilla, which was packed. Like there was pieces of lobster literally this big in there. Prosecco for mimosas, and then they had complimentary rosé. So it was a lot, but it was good.
We got so spoiled, and just sitting by the pool, nice weather, still AC going.
Yeah.
And such nice people, and just, I could have hung out there all day, but that was what a start.
Totally.
For the morning.
Yeah. And then we went up, got ready, and then by the time we got ready, we were actually late for our reservation. Seemed to be a trend. No, I'm just kidding. For like 30 minutes, but to the Sun Club. So we had a cabana there. And then
at Lvov Sun Club.
Yeah. So it was awesome. They had like the umbrellas waiting for us there right in the heat of the sun. I think that's when my sun rush started.
Oh man. Yeah, it's hard because you think you're so tan and you're not with the spray tan.
Yeah.
And we were in there for a while, and we were just dancing around, having fun, getting drinks for the pool, and had some, what do we have, Happy Dads?
High noons.
High noons, right.
Buckets of high noons.
Buckets of high noons. We met some really sweet ladies there, and we just hung out all day. Like, we were there for quite a while. Like, Keiko rolled in at 5?
Yeah, we were there till 7:30, till they closed.
Holy man, that's nuts. But it was so fun. I mean, again, it's a rare occasion you can experience Vegas this way at that level.
Yeah.
And we just got absolutely spoiled, especially like with just some ladies, Sometimes
Totally.
you have to depend in other ways, and it's like hang out with dudes. And we really like did it ourselves, and it was so much fun. And and then we went up and got ready for our dinner after that.
So we went to Cantina, which is it's like a Mexican restaurant. It was different, very different. Like the ceviche, they gave us a full fish.
I'm a huge fan of the big fish because that, like in Europe, that's how they do it. I love a full fish. It actually wasn't a full fish; it was more like a half fish. Like where it wasn't, when you bring out a full fish, it's when like the eyes are still on.
Yeah, so I guess it was a half of a full fish.
Yeah, something. It was different.
It was opened up with 2 different flavors that you put into homemade tortillas with refried beans. But yeah,
The staff were
different.
really cute there.
They were good, and it was packed. It was tables and tables of like promoters in there. It was insane.
Yeah, it's interesting. They had like, we saw a table full. We thought it was a soccer team or something, but it was just a table of promoters, which is funny.
Yeah.
But yeah, that restaurant was great too. And then what did we do after that? We take Keiko to.
We went to the Wynn, or we went to Collins, let her try those amazing martinis because she loves a good dirty martini with the blue cheese olives.
Yes.
And then we decided to venture out, went to the Wynn to gamble just because you got to check Vegas out.
Yeah, you got to bop around.
And then they had this cute little kind of pub in there, and we stayed there for the night and then came back. And honestly, the next day, Friday, we just kind of did our own thing. We didn't really have anything planned.
Wait,
so
Thursday, didn't we go to the club? We went to Live Club, didn't we? Was that Thursday night?
Thursday.
Yeah, I think it was Thursday.
Yeah, you girls really toughed it out. I was kind of a wimp. I went to bed.
Yeah, you
quite
always
early.
peel out when you're, I don't know, you just check out, but sometimes.
I'd rather have day drinks. I'm more of a, were you and Keiko love to stay out all night?
Sometimes. I just think you're in Vegas and I like to meet new people and I like to dance too. Like even at the day club, we did some dancing, but like, yeah, if you're coming to Vegas, you gotta like stay out. It doesn't just mean like be in the clubs. Like we stayed out and gambled. I mean, there's so many, hell, I would stay out and just like sit at a restaurant all night talking. We tried to do that. I meet the girls again, but it didn't work out.
Restaurants, they close pretty early there, but I think that's because gambling goes on all night long.
Yeah.
So people just think you're gonna leave the restaurant and then,
yeah,
you know what I mean?
Totally. But we went to Live nightclub, which I forgot I had already been last time we were there. I can't remember the DJ that was on, but we met a bachelor party as you do. Like there's always bachelor parties on and we hung out with them. They were really nice. And then what did Keiko and I do? And then we came back and I went to bed and then Keiko actually went out and gambled some more. We got to call her on that, but she went solo. Like she loves to gamble. This is like her once in a while thing.
Yeah.
I don't know if she won any money really, but she came back up.
She did. She won $500 that night.
Okay, good.
Alone.
Oh, good. Hey, I sometimes it's better to be alone. Like I was up quite a bit and then I just lost it all because I was like, whatever, you got to enjoy and keep rolling. You hope for the big one. But yeah, so then we did that on Thursday, and then we woke up and we got to experience some educational stuff. I really loved this. And
this was Saturday. So Friday we did our own thing, and then this is now into Saturday.
Oh, is it already? Oh, yeah, okay.
Because Friday we just had our own day.
Oh, right.
That we planned ourselves, yeah.
Oh, yeah. And then on Saturday we did Hall of Excellence, which is this brand new... It's almost like a museum for sports. So you walk in and you can see Michael Jordan's original Nikes. You've got Tom Brady, all of his Super Bowl rings. And then you've got so many, I mean, there's Gretzky stuff, there's Muhammad Ali stuff. And
Tiger
you walk
Woods.
through, Tiger Woods, you walk through and then you get a little speaker thing and it tells you about it.
Yeah.
It's really cool. And the guy that was running it loves Edmonton. He's a sports broadcaster, still does it a bit, but he's been here a ton with his daughters. And he was such a sweetheart, so shout out to him. But
yeah, it was super cool. And then, so the phone that they give you, you have the headset, and then you can scan different items. Like you can scan Michael Jordan shoes, and then he will voice it, or Tom Brady's rings, and then Tom Brady will voice it. So very different. It's pretty much, he said, the only kind in the world.
Yeah, and it just opened. Essentially, Tom Brady opened it. If only he was there at the time. But
and then Monday they actually brought in the Stanley Cup.
Oh no way! Oh, that's right.
And you should have seen on their Instagram. It was packed. It was
no way.
Lined up around the corner. People were so excited to come in and see the Stanley Cup. Obviously, so that was pretty cool.
What a great idea.
Because that insane game where Vegas won was on Saturday night too.
Oh,
so.
I know. We were hoping to go, but it was pretty crazy. Luckily, we still got to enjoy it. We'll tell you more about that, but also we have to talk about that unbelievable. I mean, Saturday we did so much before we even went to watch the game.
Totally. Then we went to La Fontaine, which was again the brunch spot. It was actually just outside the Hall of Excellence, so you just kind of keep going around the corner, and that was inside, not poolside. But it was it almost felt like a restaurant in Paris. It's very chic, and yeah, had caviar, had escargot. It was incredible. Had this like flat kind of cracker with fresh salmon on it, lobster, which was amazing. So it's like a lobster Benedict.
Yeah. Oh my God, so good. Escargot was good. Everything was just delicious. But it was like really kind of French vibes, I would almost say.
Yeah, like the Paris scene. Like, totally.
Yeah, it was really cool. And that was so yummy. And then we, Also we did meet a lot of interesting people. We have to talk about that old guy that we met.
Oh yeah, that's crazy. I still don't understand.
Yeah, it was really funny. So we met these two old guys in the elevator, and we were all joking around. And one of them, I think, worked on Wall Street, and then they're all there with like all their old buddies and their sons. And they're the sweetest old men. And one of them was like I think he's a current production guy. Used to work on Wall Street. And just crazy stories behind them. And they're all staying in the penthouse suite. And they loved, like, we hung out with them quite a bit and had great conversations. They're just so nice. But
yeah, and the one is
so
like
funny.
Working on a Marvel movie now.
Yeah, or something like that. Yeah, we met a lot of interesting people like to talk to, which was really cool. And just really nice people.
Totally. He was like awesome. 75. Yeah. His walking was a little bit iffy, but he could still get around.
Jonathan, he was so nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was a sweetheart. So.
And then, yeah, we had the spa.
Oh my
which was insane. It's the biggest spa I've ever been to.
I wish we almost would have stayed there longer because I heard after the fact that their sauna is insane. But we each had massages there, and it was it was very futuristic looking spa.
Totally, it was huge, and you weren't allowed phones in it, or else I would have loved to capture. But there was like the women's and the men's part, and then the co-ed spot, which the co-ed spot had its own pools, saunas, and same thing the women's and then men's, and then the lounge. It had like snacks in it, tea. Crazy water, which tasted like strawberries. But if you could spend a whole day there, I felt like it wasn't wasting a day, but we wanted to get out in the sun because
I feel like we were rushed to. I think we had a reservation or something we had to go because we got our thing at 2:00 and then it was an hour.
Yeah, so we didn't have dinner that night.
The day pool or one of the day pools. Yeah,
we just wanted to get outside and enjoy because it's not hot here. So
last day of sun. Yeah, kind of.
And then, which is cool. So we watched the Knights game too down there. So they've got this massive TV that's right down at the main pool. So you go on the 3rd floor, then you head out there. But they're gonna keep this screen up all summer.
Yeah, it's really neat. So keep in mind, they have almost like 3 pools technically. There's the Oasis pool.
Yeah,
it's connected to the Veuve Clicquot, which is a little more low key.
Which is 21 and up.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So yeah, the Oasis pool is kind of like the main pool for all ages.
Yeah.
And then behind that is like the Live pool where it's more like the party day pool.
Yeah.
We didn't get a chance to check that out, but it was really cool because the Oasis pool has like all summer long, they've got these things where they're putting movies on. So like every kind of movie, even for kids, it's like, and then you can watch football games. It's basically called what is it called? Their football watch club parties and the movie parties. And it's kind of like their little cinema. So it's massive. Kind of like huge. You lay in the pool and get to watch it.
Totally. And I mean, they've got snacks going. They've got drinks. Yeah. People are roaming around. You don't have to go up to the bar. You can order from them. So, I mean, I'm sure with the movies too, they'll bring out popcorn and things like that for the kids.
Their espresso martinis at that pool were so good too.
Yeah.
And frozen margaritas.
The Michelada. Didn't you love those?
I drank a lot of Micheladas. I don't know if you've had one of those. They're pretty much impossible to find in the city or in Canada, but there in the States, especially there in Vegas at Fontainebleau, oh my god, next level. Like, and it's with Modelo beers, how I get it, or Pacifico. I mean, oh my gosh, I got Keiko hooked on them. We just cleaned them out of Clamato essentially when we were gambling.
Oh yeah, it was their food and drink at this restaurant and this hotel are insane. And then I mean the game was still on. So there's a place called The Tavern, which is essentially the sports bar. And they had it on all the TVs, which was cool. People were fired up. It's so funny to see the different variety of hockey fans. Also, hockey is not nearly as big in the States as it is. It is in the States, but in Vegas as it is here.
Yeah, I think it's tricky because if you think about it, everyone that's on the Strip is a tourist.
Yeah, that's true.
Whereas you go to the game, I mean, we've gone to one game years ago.
Yeah.
And the fans, like, they're packed. Like, I'm sure sold out, no doubt, all the time.
Yeah.
But they got diehard fans. It's just different because you're surrounded by tourists that are cheering for different teams. So, we didn't see, like, the crazy watch parties you typically see in Oilerville. But also now that the weeks leading up, like it might go to game 7, that it's pretty wild to see. I think it will, yeah. So it's one of the best games I've seen in a long time in the Stanley Cup for sure.
Totally. And then, I mean, Americans are huge into football, so they'll also play football on that big screen, not just movies. So that's kind of cool.
Yeah, it was super unique.
And then we went to Mother Wolf, actually. We were really hungry, trying to get in. And this is so funny. So Keiko's like, I'm going to take a tour through the restaurant, try to find us a spot. Well, she found us a spot.
Yes.
But it was at the kitchen.
Literally,
it's like we were in the kitchen.
Work.
Yeah. It was, I might sneeze.
It was, So funny because at first we were like, oh man, this isn't great. Like you even take pictures of food and literally there's like kitchen staff with hairnets in the back, but it's incredibly fancy restaurant. And after we stayed there, I was like, actually, this is kind of the best thing in the house because you're seeing them make it. You're seeing, oh, maybe I'll get that. And it was kind of fun. They had this incredible salad.
Oh yeah.
And dessert.
Yeah, the dessert was like unbelievable. The sorbet was crazy.
That pistachio cookie thing.
Yeah, it was nuts. And we never really get dessert. And it was 12 out of 10. So
yeah, it was cool.
Can't say enough good things about this hotel. Seriously, we didn't even get to experience half of the restaurants in there.
Yeah.
Or like the matcha spot, which was packed and lined up around.
I wish I tried that, yes.
There was also another like Chinese restaurant we didn't try.
China,
we didn't try that. There was a couple other ones too.
There's a sushi one. Like you could literally stay at Fontainebleau and never leave. And I never thought I'd go to Vegas and I was like, oh, you got to bop around. Like I could have easily stayed there the whole time and not even leave to a certain degree. Like you could do it because there's so many good restaurants to choose from.
Totally. And day pools and the gym is crazy. So our overall experience was very, very good. I would definitely go back.
And I never thought I'd say this, but like 100% now I always used to think, oh, 3 nights in Vegas is enough. I've done 2 before.
Yeah.
Now I think I could spend a week, maybe longer in Vegas and then you fully get to immerse yourself and not be rushed to try everything.
Yeah, and if you fill it up, like I'd definitely like to golf next time. Like the Wynn golf course looked fantastic. So
insane.
I would want to golf, do the dinners. I hate nightclubs there, so I would definitely not do that. But like just the cocktail bars is so worth it. You can definitely fill your days where it's not just chaos.
Yeah, true. And it's nice when you're not there on some kind of itinerary.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure a lot of people go to Vegas for conventions, which is cool, but to not have to have any crazy commitments except enjoy yourself, enjoy the food and relax.
Yeah, and the heat. I just love the heat.
Yeah, you can really turn into a relaxing vacation.
Yeah.
Oh, the funny part was on the flight home, well, I guess there's still more to cover, but we ran into our pal Ken and his wife
Crystal Glass.
Crystal Glass. We're like, are you kidding me? He was like a row ahead of us. So we were laughing so hard.
So funny.
It was awesome.
And I actually thought that we would have ran into people from Edmonton. We ran into a lot of people that have been to Edmonton, but not that are from here. Like when we said Edmonton, they're like, oh, we've been there. Or like, oh, we know where that is. Or people would just think you're from the East Coast, which is hilarious because people have no idea where Canada is.
Totally. Or you almost would think that there'd be a lot of Albertans still going. I mean, maybe it's a different time of year because the week we arrived, it was sizzling hot. I love that, but some people might not like it. I think too right now, Canadians or Albertans are kind of, they're iffy about it. It's expensive, the recession. But I must say, you can do it in ways that you save money. I mean, sometimes there's seat sales now, and they have so many good deals right now, especially at Fontainebleau, where you can get rooms for like amazing rooms for a pretty decent rate. Yeah. And I think sometimes people forget, you go to Europe or you go to maybe Mexico and that can add up. And it's like, you're doing the same thing every day. You would get really bored. Whereas there's other things you can do in Vegas. You're never bored in Vegas.
Totally. I know some people were like messaging us, I can't believe you're disrespecting your country like this. It's like, no, we're not thinking political. We're just going there because we want the heat and you want the fun, right? So you can definitely look at it that way. Also, with the summer, there's no resort fees at all.
That's a huge savings.
So because when you do book your room, then there's always that resort fee, right?
Oh, and so expensive.
So that's completely waived. So again, if you're looking to, I know even Chad from Concrete Blonde, where we get our hair done, he's going in July just because he loves the heat so much. So people definitely go just to enjoy. Again, there's free parking for locals. So if you are in and around that area, or our valet service, which was incredible. You just have to book it.
Oh yeah. And the thing is, I know there's been like waves, ups and downs with Vegas in the years. I mean, I did my internship there a long time ago and I've gone for different reasons. And I think there was a period where people thought, oh, it's changed. I must say it's kind of got a new lease on life. It's got a lot of new hotels that are really cool to check out, that are pretty incredible architecture and just the stuff that they offer.
Totally.
Another level of spa. So I think it's kind of a place that you can explore compared to back in the day. And they have specials on like even La Fontaine has like champagne and oysters. Like there's ways you can do it and still be on a decent budget if you plan ahead. Yeah. And you get good deals that they offer. They clearly offer them. So it's cool.
And apparently there's some restaurants that are matching to the Canadian dollar. So you could look up for that too.
I can't believe that.
Yeah. So,
smart.
I mean, it is smart. If you're down there for a week at a time, right? And you're like, okay, I don't just want to eat at this hotel. I want to go find a restaurant. Some of them have that Canadian match. So that's a huge savings.
That's crazy.
It's
so
smart
cool.
though.
It is really smart. And a lot of people do golf trips actually too. I've always wanted to do that. I just wonder, like, I didn't realize they had such good golf courses.
The one hole we saw, there was a waterfall. It was all palm trees. Like, you're looking at the sphere.
You're in between the hotels.
Yeah, it was beautiful. I think it's like $380 to golf there, but I get why.
At least, probably.
Yeah. And then also for like July 4th, obviously Americans love that, but there's also firework watch parties, which is super fun.
From the pool.
Yeah. Like, could you imagine
so cool.
you're in Live and there's just fireworks going off? So
that's the thing. Like, what happens in Vegas is like never happened anywhere else.
Oh, they just do it to the extreme.
Yeah.
Like, even after the Knights game when they won on Saturday, there was massive fireworks.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Outside of the arena, like,
I forgot about that.
We would never do that. We Oilers need to start doing
Especially for like a game 3 or 4. It's like not even, or game 3, I guess that was.
And then too, if you are into the beach parties, we didn't check it out, but they've got like different themes. So like neon moon. So you know those neon parties where you see in Thailand? Like,
that's full moon parties.
Full moon. That's like essentially what they're doing.
Yeah, which is kind of fun.
So fun.
Theme is always good.
Yeah.
And then it also is different than just literally going and getting blackout by the pool. Like, you're actually keeping busy, doing fun, dancing.
Totally.
It's so much fun. And during the day, and then maybe you'll get to bed early. But they do pump oxygen in those hotels. I realized, like, even Keiko and I were out one night, and I was like, I'm not tired really, or I kind of got a second wind. And then she's like, it's 4:00. I'm like, time to go. That's too late.
Yeah.
So that's why our voices are probably a little shot. But there's no reason for us to be out that late. But you just are like, you lose track of time.
You don't notice, hey?
Yeah.
I feel like oxygen doesn't affect me for some reason. I was falling asleep. I don't know why, but you were up too. You're winning that night. What was it called? The pinball machine or something?
Yeah. I love doing the old school. I did both. I love roulette. I do pretty good in roulette.
Yeah.
Was up there, and then I just kind of was like having fun. I threw it all away. And then I was up in like a slot machine, but no one pulls the crank anymore. I love pulling the crank. You don't have to, but it's so fun. It's some pinball thing.
I don't get some of the games. I watch people and I'm like, I don't know how you're sitting here for 4 hours. Like,
it's crazy.
But then once you start winning and then losing and then back up, it's almost like
bonuses.
They know you're about to get out, so then you
Launchpad
are back
bonus
in.
Is the one I got. Launchpad.
A lot. But yeah, it is Vegas is quite the place. It's definitely changed my view on it because I haven't had the best experience. Bachelorettes are just too nuts for me.
They're way too nuts. I just don't like them. I just feel like all there is to do is you just get drunk or you play. No offense to past ones I've been on, but the cheese ball games, I just can't deal with it.
Yeah.
There's too much, and you're all dressed the same. Like, I don't know. I just can't. But this is a whole new view of Vegas. And I'm curious what it'd be like to go with like a partner might be super fun, or like a couple's trip.
Oh, for sure. I think that would definitely be like the next play. It'd be so fun if you could get a bunch of couples together, because again, that would be a totally different trip in itself.
And you're really enjoying the food. There's so much to do. Maybe they want to gamble. Maybe you could do this.
Yeah.
Go to the spa. Like, it just
And
caters
also,
everyone.
don't forget the shopping too. Remember,
yeah.
like there's so many different shops.
There are.
So if you
got the cashola to blow.
Yeah, seriously. But they also had like Kate Spade too.
Yeah.
Which are reasonably priced bags. It's not like the
They do
8,000
actually
Louis
have
Vuitton.
that mall. Not the mall, but they have, what do they call it?
It's like almost like a strip.
Yeah, what do you call it in the middle of all the... I think it's by Caesar's Palace, and it continues on.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Because I did that on Black Friday one year, and I actually got a lot of clothes for cheap. It was so fun, too.
Oh, I bet.
With all the bags in Vegas, but your feet hurt so bad. Because you do walk so much, you don't realize.
I know. I left this ring at home because I didn't want to ruin it, but it would have been curious how many steps we did, because that it's so, even just the hotel in itself, it's so spread out that you're constantly moving. It's crazy.
Oh yeah, even if you're taking Ubers everywhere to different spots, it's like you're still.
It actually takes longer, to be honest. Some of the Ubers were saying 30 minutes to go 4 kilometers.
Yeah, I know, because they go through the parkades. Yeah. And like, where are you going?
Which is crazy.
You might as well just walk. But even then, I mean, the strip is so massive.
Yeah,
now.
It is. It is. And our hotel was kind of just at the end. So then you've got to go right into the mix. But I kind of like that.
Yeah, I really enjoyed that.
I found it was quieter too. You know, some of them are so loud.
And it was just funny. Even we were walking down strip and I was laughing because there's like this tiny, tiny, fancy looking McDonald's in it. And I'm like, oh, that's kind of funny. Like, it looks pretty. It looks like an old school McDonald's from the Flintstones movie. Like, very, very just. And I'm like, wow, I got a pretty good spot on the strip, of course.
Totally.
But it was fun. Yeah.
No, it was a overall 12 out of 10 trip. Would do again for sure.
Yes.
And just the hospitality. And the hotel workers were super accommodating. It was awesome.
Once in a lifetime trip for sure. Like, that was just amazing, and I hope we get to do it again. And our first work trip, I think it was a success.
Yep. I'd like to try the one in Miami. That's
Yes,
next.
that's
We both
next
have
on the
never been to
docket.
Miami. And I hear this hotel is absolutely nuts in Miami.
I bet you too. It's really similar to like old school.
I think it'd be old school Miami.
Yeah, that I would love to check
And on the
out.
water, so-
Palm Beach vibes.
Totally, yeah.
I would kill for that because it's also again I was thinking we were talking about this how it's been a while since I've been somewhere I've never been before. I was surprised. I mean,
Yeah.
I've been to Europe a ton, and it'd be nice to just check out a whole new city of like what it actually is like now.
Totally. Yeah.
So, yeah.
And Miami's a whole different vice, I hear.
I wouldn't know what to expect, and I wouldn't know. It would be very challenging to figure out what to wear.
Oh my gosh, I know. I don't think you wear much. Less than
exactly.
Vegas.
We'll get another spray tan for that one.
Yeah, no kidding.
It's the best kind of spray tan. You feel like better. You look like you lost 10 pounds and you look toned.
Oh, I know. Our girl Bree, she really hooked us up there.
Yeah, that was really good. So.
Thanks, G. We highly recommend her. I posted her on our Instagram. If you actually mention Off Air Talk, she'll give you a discount for your first one.
Oh,
so
sweet.
if you're
Do it
going
up.
Yeah, seriously, it's definitely worth it.
It's the best one I've had. Like,
Just
and it
don't go in the
lasted.
sun right after, or else you'll end up with the backs of the legs.
You gotta lather up. You don't lather up. How many times you gotta learn this?
I actually didn't burn this time, but my hair turned completely yellow. So I got sunscreen in it. We fixed it today,
Who
but
knew?
it took 4 hours because it's still a little bit. She just said, Kendra
Got
just
toner
said,
in it.
I got to wash it again, but that's another lesson learned.
I did not know that.
Yeah, do not spray sunscreen in your hair
And
if
you
you have
said-
extensions.
And you said going in, I guess mine was not bad, but I didn't go in the water, but did you, dip it in the water. But you also said that when you dip it in chlorine, it wrecks it. That's
Oh yeah, you're
news
gonna
to
have
me.
like a green tinge.
Huh,
So
interesting.
you always have a clip, or it was good that we had those hats or like a bandana or something.
Yes.
Because you do not want this in the water. But
Oh, totally.
our friends at Concrete Blonde kept us nice and clean out there. So
Yeah,
we're
clean
good
this
to go.
right up to start the week out right and start the pod out right as
No
our return
kidding.
and recap it. But yeah, overall it was a blast.
First trip of the summer. A lot
Yeah.
more to come.
A lot more to come. Lots, so much fun. And it was a good time to go because it was rainy. Coming back, what a surprise, more rain. But hopefully the sun comes out soon. My goodness.
Yeah, I hope so. I'm headed to Boston this weekend to see my brother. I'm so excited.
That'll be a lot of fun. Good food again.
Good food, lobster
Yes.
rolls. Can't wait for that. So
Hopefully the weather's better there than it is here.
apparently 30 degrees. So
Wow,
we're looking to
what's
be good.
going on here?
I know. And East
Edmonton.
Coast too. I just am worried that we're gonna have 2 months of summer and then it's winter again.
Well, it's already, it's getting into mid-June almost. Like, come on.
But that's that. First trip done. Success. That's this week's Off Air Talks. I'm Ciara.
Yes, thank you for taking this off-air talks off-air in Vegas. I'm Lisa McGregor.